Aries Monthly Horoscope for February 2021. Aries Health Horoscope. A helpful month, during which the turn of events would favor your continued good health. Even those with a predisposition to chronic disorders of the digestive tract, like flatulence and excess of wind, will experience considerable relief from their troubles. The normal precautions of a bare minimum sort would ensure continued respite from such troubles. Pay attention to staying in congenial surroundings and company. In fact, make a determined effort to stay away from unpleasant surroundings. This would also ensure good health, since your environment will play a major role in determining the state of your health. Aries Finance Forecast. This month the augury from the stars is quite favorable for your financial prospects. Some of you would have a way of handling your workers or subordinates which would enable you to derive maximum benefit from their services. This could well be the most important gain in a month that would even otherwise be beneficial. There is also the possibility of good fortune coming to your doorstep through the services of an elderly gentleman, which would prove to be extremely beneficial. Even otherwise, the climate would remain quite congenial for investment and the launching of new ventures, and those of you who have such plans in the offing should boldly put these into motion. Aries Career and Profession Predictions. An excellent month during which you would have a lot of opportunity to advance your career. The working climate would remain quite pleasant and congenial with no trace of tension or politicking. And in such an atmosphere you would go on to do very well, realizing expected gains. Association with several gifted people of learning would help in every way. In fact, some of you would go on to make noteworthy contribution in religious and social affairs. Writers and social scientists, economists, administrators connected with such tasks will also do particularly well. A good month for your career. Aries Education Horoscope. A negative month during which you might face a lot of problems since the stars are hardly in a favorable mood. Most of you would have to struggle quite a bit to get anywhere near your objectives. Higher education may pose the maximum amount of problems. Therefore, those going in for higher studies must remain patient and not give up in the face of difficulties. Those studying accountancy, journalism, and other forms of mass communication would also face difficulties. Candidates for competitive examinations should go in for extra coaching, and work hard if they want to succeed. Quite a negative month, during which you should patiently persevere with your efforts. Aries Travel Forecast. A set of circumstances would come about that would lead most of you to undertake a good bit of travel in the pursuit of your business ends, with none of it proving fruitful. Most of you would travel by rail or by road, with perhaps a small percentage of it being by air. However, very little would be beneficial. This would even apply to sojourns undertaken in the most favorable direction, i.e. north. Even the normal beneficial aspects of travel like pleasure or the opening of fresh opportunity may not be there. Therefore, you should only undertake travel in the most favorable direction, i.e. north. Aries Family Prospects. A fairly beneficial month for your family affairs since the stars are quite favorably placed. Some of you would gain substantially from your maternal relatives. Even otherwise, you all should do quite well financially, with a rise in the overall family income a virtual certainty. Some of you would also see your devotion towards your father grow, and receive in return the wholehearted blessings of your elders. Such goodwill and love would be there among your family relations this month. In particular, the performance of your children would be a source of great satisfaction. They would also remain extremely good-natured throughout this coming month. Aries Children predictions. There is very little of a favorable nature in the augury from the stars insofar as your children are concerned. There is a likelihood of serious differences with an elderly person, could be a family member, with possible unpleasant consequences. The wards of some of you may also get into differences with servants. Parents would have to take care on this score. The performance of most of them would also tend to be below average. However, some of them may display a higher order of skills with their hands than usual. Those pursuing any practical trade or apprenticeship may do relatively better. This is the channel of astrology. We will be posting yearly horoscopes and monthly horoscopes, so subscribe the channel to stay tuned. Thanks for watching.